Glory be to God. Inside this recording today, we dey learn about Job, one of the Old Testament leader dem, wey the book dem title am as e name, Job. E get 42 chapter dem, from chapter 1 to chapter 42. Inside this man here, his story, dem tell we say Satan and God bin get time for discuss. And pan dem discussion, everybody bin dey bluff say im pass im company. Satan say e able make Job not believe Papa God. God say, Job na me pikin, he go ever continue for believe me. Glory be to God. Pan this argument wey been dey between Satan and God, according to how we dem write am pan the Old Testament book of the Bible, Satan begin for ask God say, allow me la go na in life, la torment am, let you see if you know dey comot behind you. That na Satan ask God for let God allow am for go inside Job in life and torment Job. And God look Job now, if Job go continue still for be somebody wey dey under God in control. So according to wetin they write, dem say God bin allow Satan for go inside Job in life. Now wetin I wan let you understand, God and Satan no ever get this discussion. Satan or the devil na angel wey been denying God. God no create Satan, God no make Satan. Na devil wey denying God, na be angel. Per English dem say fallen angel, na somebody wey don deny somebody. And when you deny, if you na pikin wey dey under your papa in control and you deny your papa can just drive you say left me your house. And when you left your papa in house, he can call you now any other name wey he want for call you. If you know say you na bastard pikin, he go just say you na somebody wey no get blessing, or you na a street boy and call you whatever name now he want for call you. Na the same way Satan God no make her as Satan. God be make her as angel. Therefore be spirit they would work for we. Now make we go na Hebrews. The writer tell we say angel then na for work for mortal man. Then na ministering angel to men. Then na for work for we. So Satan na part of the angel the way God be make for work for man. But in denying, so him become somebody wey come out of God in control. By English, they call him fallen angel. And when he come up and God in control, he begin try for faith God in people. From that time day, during the time where God starts the salvation plan for man inside Genesis, on to this point, from that 10 day to now, God no ever discuss with Satan again. God no ever get time for talk with them angel they we don't deny again. Job in record, the record where them put on the book of Job for say God in and Satan discuss, and for say God give Satan allowance. God allow Satan for go na Job in life and destroy in property, kill him pikin them, and even give him sickness. No. Why make I say no? Who say would they know say God in another day? Because the Old Testament book, now the new one they explain them. And I don't tell you now, the Old Testament book and the New Testament book, the old part and new part from the Bible, then all they pass the same message, not to different book then, like how Boku people can say. Now one book, and then they give out the same message. So Job in story for say God allow the devil for go inside Job in life. No, not to so him be. God no ever allow. Who say would they say God no allow? The new part and the Bible explain to we say God, not to God where they allow for the bad thing happen by him picking. Not to God where they look bad thing they happen by him picking. Not to God where they support person for go do bad thing to him picking or by him people them. God not to God where they tolerate for later even test him picking. Inside James chapter 1 verse 13 they go to 17. Then tell we they God not the test, God not the tempt. Anytime where you see testing and tempting, you say you feel like say something they draw your attention. For lay lack, for lay they part of, not to God. Now because of you lacker, now you lackness they make you focus day. If you not lacker, you know they interested day. And one thing, you lackness, God know they can't even before you push you test say no go and outside you go so bad. God need they enter by you lackness. By English they put and say God need they permit or allow. God need they interfere by you desire. What you want, I want and so go day. When God make man, the thing way they make you focus pa wetin you want, wey dem call pa English desire, wetin you like, wetin you think today for satisfy you, God no enter pa am. God no dey enter pa that desire dey. Na e make even when I dey preach the gospel to you, I dey tell you wetin God like, wetin God want let you focus pa. You go look am and shake your head and forget about that. But you know say na the absolute truth, na the complete truth I dey tell you so. But you know dey grab to am say let focus pa this truth here. The Tonko Bible truth revealer dem don tell we say let we focus so, let we dey pa wetin God want. Wetin you go decide for do, na for do wetin you feel for do, wetin you believe say in okay to you. God no dey can hold you necktie or jack you close say comot yanda you don tell wetin dey tell you this thing. If you for do that day, who sign for start am na Genesis. If for just go hold Adam, jack and tell am say, "Bo, you na me create you, and out of you na dey I pull Eve. Why they allow this woman here for control you?" God no do that. In the watch them, na the same way. God no dey allow devil for go spoil you life. God no dey allow bad thing for enter by you. God elect you, but you no enter by you will. Even though with electness, in the advise you, give you advice, give you warning. Now question: wetin kill Job in pikin dem? Or why make the sickness be enter by Job and Job lost in property and pikin dem die together? If I don't completely tell you say God no be allow Satan. Job in pikin dem and property plus the sickness we been get. Him be get that due to afraid. Job been afraid too much. Job na be man wey no get confidence pan God, and as somebody who been afraid big one. Job from where him been dey as a man wey no get sickness, as somebody wey rich, him be just dey sit down in mind and dey think say sometimes him pikin dem don commit sin, so let him pull Sarah for him pikin dem. Him be afraid too much, and Job been dey think say him pikin dem dey go sin na corner, then dem can dey with am together. So for that reason, him be get Sarah wey dey pull. He not sure say him pikin dem dey sin, but the afraidness been dey no more. Job no been believe God that God, even though na me papa, if me pikin them go sin self, God get for forgive them. Job no been get that thinking pattern in his mind. Job been just believe say this God, so tell me pikin them don't sin, la offer a sacrifice for them. Glory be to God. So Job been afraid. And another thing we for understand, Job no be ever sabi God for God, and Job no be ever get first class information about God. Job the God way in sabi na God way people in the teller. Then say information. Then say information you no get root. Where you read lie you take you back the goat and before. Now the same way Job been sabi God. When people encounter and tell and say this God na so, him back in believe. When people encounter and tell and say this God in get for take you property then, him back in believe. So Job no be ever know God for God. Him be know God by then say when encounter and tell and say na this God get for do, him believe. He not be know God from the Old Testament part even of the Bible. Him be just be the get God as a rumor. He not be sabi God for God. Glory be to God. So Job been get that fearness day, and we all know the Bible say let we not give place to the devil. The Bible tell we past 30 times say let we not afraid. So for afraid bembe na for na deny they deny God in word. Where you afraid na deny you they deny God in word na sin. And we know say the salary way sin they give you as a payment na die you get for die. The wages of sin is death. So Job him been they live under fear, afraid. That fear and afraid where Job been they live under na him open space for the devil. And Job, even the fear when him been the fear na sin to Papa God, na denying been the denying God in word. Job been afraid stay even na Job 42 verse 15. They record and they say in pikin, one of in girl pikin be the pikin where they afraid pass every girl pikin na the tongue who said Job been there. You see, in afraid thing transfer upon the pikin there. That they tell you say this man in be get fearness too much. The fearness been boku param. In be afraid say in pikin they record as one of the pikin the way they afraid pass everybody na the whole tongue side Job been there. So that don't tell we say they not been believe God, because fearness we person they afraid na unbelief na denying God in word, because God in word tell we say lay we not afraid. But the English the Bible say fear not. God not tell we say pray that I go take afraid from you. Na instruction in give we, na command in give we say lay we not afraid, fear not. Na command like you call it pikin say come. You not require pass pikin pray before you come. You don't call and say come. If you come now to you, na the same way God give you the instruction say lay we not afraid. So Job in afraid self na sin. When you read na Job 42 verse 5, the Bible tell we Job in confess utimot from chapter 1 to chapter 42 verse 5 na dey in confess in tell we uda na in say I don't know you Papa God from rumor. Read na Job 42 verse 5. I don't know you from kungusadeng where they can't talk, but from now what they talk to you so Papa after we don't lost in property, don't lost everything, in don't day inside in sickness. Now that tending him begin talk this, where him begin get solution, where him begin get now well body. Now the time he writes this part pan the Bible say, I don't know you, Papa God, from Congo Sadeng, who they can tell me all waiting they want for talk. But I beg, Papa, today I don't sabi uda na you. You na God, we no get other side. Job in confess na 42 verse 5. He say, I don't hear about you through Congo Sa people, but now I don't know you, uda na you, and for you as God. Now the thing this way Job not been do na chapter 1, take na chapter 40 to 42. He not be no God for God. He be just they know him from Congo Sadeng, from people that will not sabi God. In party in the can they tell and say na this, na that. And now from Job we even pull that word where people in can talk say, Biao, God don't give you, God don't take. We read it, go see and Job in book. He say the Lord has given and the Lord has taken. He don't give you, he don't take. Na in give you, na in take. Na for Bia, not to God they take. God they give, but he not they take. God na a giver, na a giving God. When you go up and beg, you know more now you meet somebody in Peking don't die. Sometimes the Peking na misbehave or na bad thing go put hand pan. Either go don't thief or don't go do bad other side. And we know say all lentin and then na sin. And the salary we sin they give you, na die you get for die. If you they do bad, the only Peking way bad they pay you as a reward. Na die you get for die. So when you see you go meet person die, either na accident or either he don't do bad thing we kill him, or either he willingly give up the ghost. When people can gather, na God. Left hand na God give you na intake. Not to in give you and take. God na in give you, but not to intake and God they give, not they take. Inside John 3:16, he say for God left Motaman and the world. In give in Peking. He not tell you say we in give in Peking in the return in get for take una. God not give for take. Now they the judgment day for this world. The judgment, now you will believe pan Jesus, you dey get life go day so take go. You will not believe pan Jesus, you dey face damnation. Now the judgment scripture this pan the whole Bible. So Job not been sabi God. Job been dey live with God from Congo Sadeng. In knowledge, in sabi when be sabi Papa God na from Congo Sa people. Now somebody go say, but the Bible say let we tell God thank you for everything. Inside 1 Thessalonians 5:16 to 18. The Bible say let we tell God thank you for everything. Listen well. You dey tell God thank you for everything, not for everything. For everything mean na him give you the problem. No. But you dey tell and thank you wey don dey panda you bad situation dey. Tell and thank you because in know they change in your plan na for pull you panda problem day. If you dey pan sickness, tell and thank you. Not tell and say thank you for this sickness wey you give me because not to God give you the sickness. Not tell and say thank you for this problem wey you put me pan. God na you know, no, not to God put you panda problem day. But you dey tell and thank you because you know say even this problem here where you don't mistakenly calculate, you don't go inside pan, where you don't prepare for yourself. The bad thing the way they do don't make you don't get this accident or the control where you not able to control your mind. You don't pound that they run like say you two accident don't come out. When you get accident now, you begin they talk on understanding statements then. Now you now go they say now God mark am. Now you now go they say now God make me foot broke because people in the run past me then your foot not broke. You know how them people in the way they run past you can focus within the run. You they run with speed so until you not focus. And the important part pan this thing, if way they run you focus, that machine the people that will make the machine then tell we say the machine they well anytime you go dey ride down the brake cut, you go dey ride down the tire boss. So you now then they expect for you get that sense they say why they ride this thing. I get for no say the brake they cut anytime, the tire the boss anytime, or iron they broke anytime. So you get for be careful how you the ride them. But you ride like say you know they think the way accident happen, you to raise the blame pan God. Lord we be now so God don't mark. No, God in ano de. God no say lay lie and say anything na him because na lie una can lie. Then give you business you not do and well. Problem happen na you earn during the time of the business. He say na so God man. Now God give me the money, na him don't take and back na me earn. No, you get accident, somebody die na you earn. He say na God mark not to God. God they give. If you take good care of what he give, you go continue for enjoy am till you give up the ghost. But God not they take. God na a giving God. Na so James tell we. Anybody we lack lay ask. James chapter 5 verse 1 or James 1 verse 5. Anybody we not get lay ask the giving God. We not the faint fault. We not forgive in the forget. Glory be to God. So God not they take. The information we una can go for go courage. Una let we left that you meet bad thing don't happen to somebody for courage and tell am sorry. Next thing calculate fine. Now for beer next thing una walk by the correct way una for walk. Una do things the right way. Next thing. But no go lie pan Papa God for say God na him maka. Una beer no more anything na God. God say let we tell and thank you. No, he dey tell God thank you inside the situation, because God in plan na for pull you inside that bad situation dey. God like you so much, even the time wey you don go inside trouble in your own work na for pull you up and the trouble, not to input you there. Na because you calculate wrong. The one wey dey na treat wey dey thief, e dey see pastor dey go na Pandemba road go tell them say tell God thank you for anything. He know why make him put una na prison. Not to God put them na prison. Na because dem desire for do bad thing the way they make, the law hold them. Glory be to God. So God in hand not been there for kill Job in picking them, for make Job sick, and God not been allow the devil for enter pan Job in life. In hand not been there pan Job in property then we loss, and picking the way die, plus the sickness we been there pan in body. God in hand been clean. Later Job give a testimony of this God we don't know now from false information. All the information what Job been they get na through Kongosa business, and Kongosa when come in the fair way for no waste time. But couple people the way they see what they go tell you Osh Pamberi, where they say na God mark, and they don't want it, they just want let them